Hey, it's Ninja Boy. Welcome back once again to Animal Crossing, and I have with me my little child thing, who is, if he makes noise, that's why. Kind of just sitting in a chair watching the thing. Actually, real quick, before I continue too much further, give him his own little thing so he doesn't feel the need to try and take mine. I have a kind of an old Wiimote that I let him play with while I do stuff, which I've mentioned before many times. But it makes him happy, makes him feel like he's playing the game. So there is that. And grab the Dandelion Puff, because with the Dandelion Puff you can actually blow it and get rid of it. No real thing beyond that. There's honestly nothing really needed for the Dandelion Puff, blowing it away like that. But you can, just gets rid of it. One thing, however, it was brought to my attention, which I kind of knew from Wild World, but I kind of forgot about in City Folk. And as I mentioned before, there was a... Come on, water the right one. There was a wiki page that I was getting my information at that had some... Yes. Had some oddities in it. Kind of like days for bugs being wrong and flat out missing the jellyfish and some other things like that. Well, it was saying that through the entirety of September, you could find the salmon throughout the river. Well, that's just not the case. That is not the case at all. So until September like 15th or so, you can find the salmon at the mouth of the river. And after the 15th, they move up the river. So all the fish I was catching, I'm like, why am I not catching the salmon? It's because the salmon don't exist that far up the river yet. So all the fish I was catching were correct. Those were never going to be salmon as of right now. So that being said, let's just wander about, water all the flowers, and then I'll probably come down here to the mouth of the river, down here towards the ocean. That's where the salmon are going to be. So I'm going to look for them a little bit, probably not too much, because as I mentioned, going up and down the river is perfectly fine. I don't feel it really adds to the video at all. Kind of doesn't add much to the video at all, rather. But yeah, just I don't have to right now, because I don't. So there is that. Also, going to sit there waiting for fish to spawn at the mouth of the river is going to be kind of annoying. So I probably won't worry about the salmon too much until the 15th or whenever it is after the 15th, when they move up the river into the rest of it, and then you can find the salmon throughout the entire river. I just realized the clouds move ever so slightly, which I didn't actually realize. I don't know why I never really realized that, but the clouds move ever so slightly. And both of the weeds there, that's good for me. So now I can wander about down to the bottom and try and see if I can find some of the salmon. Or anything, really. I still have the bugs to catch Don't know when I will really find those, because bugs don't like appearing very often. But probably do a mixture of both right now. Probably won't spend a ton of time doing this, because now that I know where the salmon are going to be, it's going to be kind of an annoying process to sit here waiting for the salmon to spawn. I'd rather just wait till after the 15th and such. Yeah, not going to spend too much time. Though the lighthouse is slightly in an awkward position, so I can't walk around it. So there's that. So let's go and check to see if I can find a violin beetle or something. And probably, I don't know, call it good after that. Not a whole lot else for me to do, because I only need the violin beetle, and that's on a tree stump. And after that, I don't need my tree stumps anymore, so I will probably get rid of them, because the only real reason to have them are the bugs. No, they serve no real other purpose right now. So let's actually go into Able Sisters really quick, because I want to see if they have the top hat available. Probably not. But, nope. I have like a ski mask and, or ski hood, whatever you want to call it. Let's go sell off the stuff to Nook. And, of course, I water all my flowers and it starts raining. Why should I expect anything different from that? So it's raining, which doesn't happen very often. That also means a lot of the bugs, mainly the, well, butterflies and stuff, won't spawn anymore right now. So get rid of those. 5,000 bells. Nope, nothing else. And yeah, I don't think there's really all too much else to do right now, because the bugs I was going to try and look for and try and catch aren't really going to appear now because it's raining. So yeah, I mean, I can look for the salmon, but that's about it. Not the worst thing in the world, but kind of puts a dampener on things. Though it does mean that I may have more flowers tomorrow. So, yeah, don't really have too much else to do. There's a weed. Plop. So, the only thing I can really think of doing right now is putting down a path that goes this way. Goes through those two trees. That tree comes up over, I guess, over here next to this house. Goes up, goes through that tree. Yeah. Let's actually do that right now as one of the last things I do. Okay, you are getting this taken away from you because you're being mean to it. My little Wiimote. Being mean to it. Okay. And my axe is almost broken. Hopefully I don't need... Nope. I was going to say, oh, I broke my axe. I was going to say, I hope I don't need it for too much. But, need to buy a new one. Need to go and buy a new one. Yes, please browse all you like. Ah, an axe, 400. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I already know, Nook. Good, it's pretty useful. Yes, it's very useful. Useful for getting what is owed to you. So, now I have an axe. So, yeah, as I said, that will probably be the last thing I do for the day. Is just coming down here, coming here, and cutting that down, and I will need to cut this down, and this one. There we go. And unfortunately, even though adding more tree stumps would be nice right now to be able to get the violin beetle, not going to spend too much time on it. So just dig these up, cover it back down, and luckily my orange tree, even though I have other orange trees so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, isn't in the way, so I don't have to worry about that. But here we go. Let us not use that one, use this one, and put down our path that goes all the way up to the thing. There we go. So now I'll have another path that connects over here, which will be very nice to have. There we go. And one more. Don't want to copy or swap. I want to display. Display. And again, display. And again. I really wish this had an easier method. But unfortunately it doesn't. So display and display. I think you can actually maybe put it on the ground. Maybe. Okay. Display, display, and display, and display. So now I have this path that goes up here and connects there, so that's nice. Might build one up this direction too. Maybe. But I think for now I'm going to end it here. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Animal Crossing next time. See you guys then.